The world had been divided. Those with the system lived in comfort. Those without it hid in shadows. But soon, the system was no longer just about survival, it became about worship. The charismatic world leader now stood, not just as a politician, but as something more. His voice thundered across the globe. Peace has come because of unity, and unity has come because of me. From this day forward, allegiance to the system is allegiance to a new world order. And with those words, the system changed forever. A new decree spread like wildfire. No longer was a digital ID enough. Every man, woman, and child must receive a permanent mark on the right hand or the forehead. It was presented as progress, a symbol of loyalty and pride. Commercials showed smiling faces scanning their marks at shops, hospitals, and banks. Without it, no one could buy, no one could sell, and no one could survive. For believers, the prophecy was undeniable. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark. The words of Revelation leapt from the pages of the Bible into reality. The line between loyalty to Christ and loyalty to the beast was now permanent. Mary sat trembling as soldiers marched door to door, forcing citizens to register for the mark. Her neighbor Maria had already taken it. She came to Mary, pleading, "Mary, please, don't be foolish. This isn't about religion, it's survival. You'll die without it." Mary's eyes filled with tears. "Maria, this is more than survival. This is my soul. I cannot bow to anyone but my Lord." Maria shook her head and walked away, her mark glowing faintly on her hand. In hidden rooms, believers whispered plans. Some wept, knowing what was coming. Others prayed for courage. One man said, "They will starve us, imprison us, and kill us, but we cannot take the mark. Better to lose this life than to lose eternity." The group nodded through tears, their faith stronger than their fear. News broadcasts showed images of traitors executed publicly for refusing the mark. Crowds cheered as the faithful were shamed, branded as enemies of peace. Children pointed to posters labeling Christians as extremists. Schools taught loyalty to the leader. Even churches that once stood for truth now bent their knees to the system, preaching compliance instead of Christ. The world was worshiping the beast. One night, Mary was caught. Soldiers dragged her into the city square, where a glowing station branded citizens with the mark. The officer spoke coldly. "It is simple. Take the mark, and you live. Refuse, and you die." The crowd watched as Mary trembled. She closed her eyes, whispering, "Lord, I am yours, no matter the cost." The officer raised his hand, signaling the choice. The tension was unbearable. Mary's lips quivered, her body shaking, but her spirit stood firm. The officer growled. "Last chance," Mary whispered through her tears. "I would rather die with Christ than live without him." The crowd erupted. Some jeered, others wept. Soldiers tightened their grip. The screen fades as Mary is dragged toward her fate. Her Bible falls to the ground, its pages open to Revelation. The words glow softly in the dim light. "Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life." The camera lingers on the verse before the scene fades to black. The wrath of God begins to pour out on the earth. The faithful suffer under persecution, but the world itself begins to collapse under judgment.